What's up everyone, and welcome back to another Path of Exile 2 video. Today we're looking at some membership exclusive content, so if you're not already a member, now's a great time to check out the benefits. You can join by heading over to the channel page and clicking become a member. There you'll find a full list of perks and info, and of course if you want to know even more details, be sure to join our Discord server. We have a dedicated membership channel with everything that you might need to know. So let's get right into it. So today's tool is called the Kaz Calculator, named after its creator, Kazuki, one of our Discord moderators. He has built this entirely on his own, so all of the credit for this goes to him. And we decided that this would be great to release as some membership exclusive content to provide some more value for already existing members, as well as to make more of an incentive for new people to join. So let's talk about what it does and why it exists. So if you've ever dealt with the Alva currency exchange, you'll know that the trade ratios you see in the buying column as well as the selling column, so this column right here and this column right here, they sometimes trade at very weird ratios. So they don't allow you to take any fair trades, especially when you have to spend a lot of divines for them. So sure, you could just multiply whatever decimal you see right here by 100, since the ratios only have two decimals. So if someone's selling at, let's say, 3.16 and you were buying at that ratio, you could just buy 100 Omen of Sinistral Null for 316 Divine Orb. And of course you could modify all of these values like that. Or if you were trading, for example, you were margin trading and you were trying to buy some Omen of Sinistral Null at this price right here, or maybe a bit higher, and then sell at this price right here, you could just put in 321 for 100. But sometimes you do not have that many divines, or maybe you are just trying to test the waters for a currency, or you're even trying to use that currency to do anything inside the game. And for that you might not need that much of that currency. So with the Kaz Calculator we can simply put that value into this this column right here, so 3.21, and then so let me reset this to standard. This is basically the steps at which you can see all of these different values and how they are calculated, and this is the value which you want to trade at. So the value that we want to trade at is 3.21, and the calculator sadly gives us the result, okay, there's no smaller value for our trade than trading for 100 Omen of Sinistral Null for 321 divines. But if we scroll down a bit and we look at the following up trade values, right? For example, 3.22 or 3.24, we can see that these are way lower, and the lowest values that we can trade for in that ballpark are also marked with this green color right here. So for example, we could just make another offer for 3.2 where we only need to buy 5 for that, or if we want more, we can also trade at 3.24 or 3.22 and we'd buy 25 or 50. So if I decided, okay, I want to buy at 3.24, I can buy for 81 divines and 25 omens. So I simply put in 25 right here and 81 omens right here, and it shows us exactly this value. So we'll be the next guy who will be buying this omen. So even if you're only trying to save like just a couple of divines, it helps you a lot because you can just undercut this guy, right? So the guys who are selling this, and you will get a pretty fast trade. And yeah, it helps you a lot in a lot of different ways. So yeah, let's maybe look at some things where how we can modify this calculator in some other ways. And that is, for example, if we were not looking at two decimals, but we were only looking at one decimal, we could put in 3.2 and then 0.1. And then it would show us just one decimal and not two decimals. So this is good for especially bulk trades, where you're trying to buy a lot of divines, and you're trying to see at what values people are most likely to buy and sell. And those values will be something that is below the 10 value, or that is below the 5 value. So these people right here will get the most trades, these and these, if we look at the ballpark between 3 and 4. So we could technically, if we're doing like real big trading, just put in a huge order. Of course, this will take a long time to fulfill, but a huge order for 3 to 1, right? And then sell at 4 to 1 and make a profit of 1 divine per omen. Of course, these orders take very long to fill and are only really profitable if you do that with a lot of divines. So yeah, I think that's about it. So if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them in the comment section or head to our Discord server. We also have a bunch of opportunities on how you can ask questions there to either the staff, to me, or of course in the membership exclusive channel. Those questions always get answered very, very fast. So that's about it for me today. And if you're interested in tools like this or other benefits we'll be rolling out, especially the next season, then definitely consider joining. There's a lot of value coming. There's already a lot of value existing if you read through the benefits that you get, and your support really helps us in building this even more. So thanks very much for all the existing members, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.